Last week, we saw Justin Bieber in his prison garb, orange. Now some radio stations are taking a stand on the Biebs. Robin, what do you have on that?
Bieber is being banned. He's done. Stations say no more. We're not going to enable this little punk anymore. We're not going to play music. You can't hear it until he is clean and sober.
Are these stations in a particular place?
Florida and one in Canada.
Only in Florida?
Only in Florida.
It's unacceptable behavior, and he was arrested for it.
Well, I wouldn't be smiling if I were you, young Justin Drew Bieber.
If I was your boyfriend, never let you go.
Mr. Bieber, you are charged with the following: DUI, alcohol or drugs, resisting without violence, driving with an expired driver's license.
As long as you love me.
Well, after last week's bad behavior in Miami, the Bieb, he flees south of the border. He's now chilling in Panama, having a good time, although it looks that way. This is the teen singer arriving at the airport there in Panama. And more proof, check out this video posted on Instagram of the Biebs kicking around a ball on a beach in Panama. The nerve. And his mentor, Usher, reportedly went down there this weekend as well, maybe to try to talk some sense into him. Bieber was arrested last week after what police say was a drag racing episode. As you know, he was charged with drunken driving, resisting arrest, driving without a valid license, you name it. Now fed up with his bad behavior, several radio stations are going radio silent when it comes to Bieber. They're banning his music, as you heard. Constance Jones from our affiliate WPLG has more on the ban. Take a listen.
Here in South Florida, 101.5 Light FM has taken a stand and giving Bieber the silent treatment.
We made a group decision. We are not playing any Justin Bieber music on the radio stations, all three of our stations. So we've basically blocked him out. No Bieber music.
And they're not the only ones making the move.
We're no better than the parents supplying prescription drugs or being there when he's drinking booze if we're playing his music and enabling him.
Michael Kastner, a DJ for Portland Z100, says they're banning Bieber until he gets some help.
What are we doing? What responsibility do we have?
Bieber was arrested in Miami Beach after admitting to drinking, using prescription drugs, and smoking marijuana, prompting action from the station and another one in Canada. The station Hot 89.9 in Ottawa is banning Bieber too, and has even started a campaign on its Facebook page. In a statement, the station writes in part, quote, "Well, hotties, desperate times call for desperate measures. Starting now, we are banning all of Justin Bieber's music. The ban will not be lifted until he gets the help that he clearly needs." The station is even using the hashtag #HotBansBieber.
Lots to talk about here. John Murray, editor-in-chief of AlwaysAList.com, is here, and Kim Gravel, host of Lifetime's Kim of Queens and former Miss Georgia, join me now. Kim, we were talking about this as we were watching what was going down with Justin. What do you think? What's your overall take here? Is this a downward spiral for Justin?
It's going to be. I mean, he's going to have to hit rock bottom before he can find his way out of it. I don't blame Justin. I really don't. I blame his people, and by his people, I mean his mama. It is his mother's fault. Where is the mom? I don't care how famous you are and how much money you have. If you're my son, you're gonna toe the line.
Well,
you're gonna walk the walk.
She tells a story of kind of raising Justin on her own. She wrote a book about it. She seems to be a supportive mom. I mean, he is 19, John. He's in this enormous house, has all of his friends around him, an unlimited amount of money. How much can the mom really do at this point?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I understand Kim's concern, but Drew Barrymore, one of Hollywood's most famous actresses, she was a drug addict when she was like 12, 13 years old. When you have that much access, when you have that much wealth, you can begin to create a life for yourself, and your parents can't have any involvement. I mean, I know his parents are, well, the dad was there when he got in some trouble in Miami. That's a whole other talk show topic. But I know the mom is a God-fearing woman, and she's trying her best to steer him in the right direction. You know, but we know in life, we've seen it with so many Hollywood kids, so many child stars. You can lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink.
Oh, you know what, John? I don't agree with you with that at all. I'm sorry. Because I'd love to talk to your mom. If you had fooled around and did all that stuff, young, what would your mama have done?
Well, I think it's all about the money and the power, right? Because you say, fine, I'll go to my own house.
No.
Exactly.
Listen.
And buy 16 more while I'm at it.
No, but as a mom, I'm going to say this, as a mom, I have not seen her in the picture, John, for many, many years. She has been absent from his life for many, many years, like you said, writing her book. I'm just saying, as a mom, I know he's going down the wrong path. down, put him in rehab, do something.
Kim, just because we don't see them walking red carpets together, you can't discredit the involvement in her life. Justin Bieber's 19 years old. How many 19-year-olds can you control? I've seen kids like this. Not even
but John, wait a minute. I want to say this. It didn't start at 19, honey. It started like at 16 years old.
She
15.
has been there, though. Again, she wrote a book, like I said. She's been on the show. She's spoken to Michelangelo. She loves her son. How much control does she really have? A lot to talk about. It's a passionate subject. Should the Biebs be banned from radio, though? That's what we're saying. Will it affect them at all? Is it a And your take, we want to hear from you. 877-TEL-HLN. Tweet us, HLN News Now, using the hashtag HLN Your Take. Imagine this. You ready? Being stuck on a cruise ship with more than 600 sick people. This is how hundreds are spending what was supposed to be their dream vacation on a cruise. Not anymore. The Royal Caribbean's Explorer of the Seas is coming home 2 days early after a lot of passengers and crew came down with an awful stomach bug. It left from New Jersey last Tuesday for the Caribbean. The cruise line says the symptoms look like norovirus. Some of the performers were so sick that shows on board had to be canceled, of course. Passengers, as you would imagine, not too happy.
Never come back again.
Yeah.
Not on this cruise line.
Yeah.
We were here with them 2 years ago. The same thing. Ship was overrun with this sickness. You know, any sicknesses can involve it, but it's the most disorganized trip I've ever been on in my life. I'm almost 80 years old.
Wow.
It's sad.
Imagine being that guy. It's his second trip that turned out like this, his second cruise. Royal Caribbean says passengers seem to be getting better, but it's only fair to get them home. The cruise line says it will use the extra time to sanitize the ship. Pretty smart. So if you want to know about it, it's HLN Your Take, and we want to hear from you. 877-TEL-HLN, or you can tweet us, HLN News Now, using hashtag HLN Your Take. Well, there's some amazing videos out there blowing up on the internet today. Back again with us, John Murray and Kim, of course. Kim, your show, want to touch on this, Kim of Queens on Lifetime. It's bound to have some viral moments. Let's take a look.
Oh, Lord.
You're the person to get her where she needs to be.
Where does she want to be?
On top.
Alexis, my new girl, she's got a little diva attitude.
I'm not confident in your work yet.
In my work, you're looking at BOSS right here.
So you're looking at the queen.
That little girl needs to learn RESPECT. What's going on? Alexis, stop. You will regret blowing this. Trust me. We're going for Vogue.
You gonna sit this redneck Barbie on a motorcycle. You can kiss my
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
There we go. Mom's going bad.
Who's the toughest to deal with? Is it the girls or the moms?
It's the moms for sure, you know, because, I mean, the moms want to be in the pageants themselves. And, you know, with the cameras and everything, it heightens these moments of drama. But dealing with the moms are tough. But I got it, girl.
John, you wouldn't want to mess with Kim, would you?
No. As a matter of fact, I say, send Justin Bieber to Kim's house. She can whip them into shape.
Bring him
I got the wrong ones looking after him.
Kim needs to go down to Panama, I think.
This is the thing with our show. The kids need to be kids, and the moms need to be the parents and the adults. And I feel like I'm mothering all of them.
Well said. Not just on your show as well.
Right.
In general.
In general.
This is a favorite of mine. Another one. Stormtroopers, twerk it out. Take a look. Did you ever think you'd see anything that organized, that great? Is this music video genius, John?
Oh, I love it. I'm actually hoping for a Stormtroopers and Daft Punk music collaboration. Could you see the Stormtroopers in their outfits and this Daft Punk in their space outfits? It'd be a perfect music collabo.
You said that you'd like to
agree.
see them twerking more so than Miley.
Absolutely. I'm in doing that in those suits, John. Can you imagine doing all that twerking in them suits? No way.
I can't. If that's not talent, I don't know what is.
That's real skill, and they don't look like the Purdue chicken. Miley looks like the Purdue chicken when she
I knew
twerks.
John was dying to get that in.
You know, I have to get that in every time,
I knew you
Susan.
were. We're going to the Super Bowl now. We're less than a week away from it, would you believe? Yes, we are. And there's a lot of commercials, and this is a reunion of sorts. Take a look, and then we'll talk about it.
You got something on your right here.
Oops. I did it again.
Oh.
Oh. Take off your pants, Greek boy. Huh? You heard the man. Take those pants off. That's gonna stain.
Dannon Oikos Greek yogurt. Fuel your pleasure.
No, please. Don't leave me alone with them.
She wasn't good for us anyway.
John Stamos has, I don't know, the secret of staying forever young.
He's like, yes, he's like
Does that
Cher.
bring you back to your childhood seeing that?
I used to love Full House. I love John Stamos, too. I'm sorry, I'm a fan.
Are you, John?
I thought that commercial was great. I would have liked for, you know, when he opened his eyes after he did it again, for him to look and it had been Joan Rivers. I think that would have been hilarious. But listen, seeing these guys from Full House back together, I smell a TV Land sitcom in the works.
Oh, I see that as well. Well, if you're thinking, okay, if my kids are in the room during this, it's a little bit too risque, here's the cleaner version. We'll talk about that. Do we have the cleaner version? Maybe we...
Woo! Oh, no, that was a good game. What do you say, boys? Time to go to bed?
You think it's time we all get our own places?
Nah.
That could be the sitcom. John, you like the cleaner version or the first one we saw?
I like the first version, but I love the onesie in the cleaner version. It's all about the onesie pajamas with the... They should have let him lift his feet up so you could have seen the feet in the pajamas.
And you will see these, by the way, this Sunday. And Michael Lanos is there, believe it or not. He got the assignment. He's in New York, and things are getting juicy there as we count down to Super Bowl Sunday.